Hello there guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on the beautiful Austrian Alps map. So it has been a while. I have said in my previous videos that I can only get on when I can get on, so apologies again for not having videos coming out consistently, which is what I would like, but you know, life gets in the way. So, picking up right from where we left off, last episode we seeded our field. It is now September the 2nd. And it is 4:30, so we probably won't be doing much today. Yes, there we go. Growing crop type wheat, growth 1 of 8. Very good. So, let's go to bed. And as you can see, our money is only at 1,822 euros. So we're probably going to be doing another contract today. Just to try and... where is the sleep trigger? Is it upstairs in the bedroom? Yes, there we go. Sleep. Sleep till 8 o'clock. Oh, we had some rain over the night. Yeah, because we need to get that money up, because there's not much more we can do. That's growing. We can't really fertilize it or anything, so there's not much we can do until we get our money up. So let's just have a quick look. I don't think this has started growing yet. No, not yet. Yeah, it hasn't poked through. So let's have a look at the old contracts and see what we have got. Bale wrapping for 5 grand. That might be quite nice, actually. It's quite a small... yeah, that will take a very long time. 14 grand, what's that? Mowing? 25, ploughing, no, that will take even longer. Spraying, oh, that might be quite a nice one to do. Stone picking, tedding. No, I think, what one should we do? 3, 6, mowing, 2, we got a 9. Should we do the mowing for 9 grand? Let's have a look. How much is a fertilizer spreader? Sprayers, slurry, weeds, rollers. Where's fertilizer spreader? Where are you? I've probably gone past it. Yes, I have. But they're sprayers. That's not what I want. I want fert. Seeders. Am I blind? Harvesters, headers, mowing, vegetables, special, animals. What? Weeders? Manure, fertilizer, there we go, right in front of my face. So there's a very small one there. It's only 300 litres for 2,000. We can't even afford that. 25, that's again gets very expensive, but we do have some mods. We've got this one. Just 3.5. Actually, we could even buy that one. 18 meters. That one's not bad for 3.5. Yeah, so if that's 3.5, let's then do... What was that baling one? We haven't done any baling yet. I haven't done any baling in a long time. 5. Let's do the baling one. Borrow items. Yeah, let's do that one. Why not? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, I said I don't want to tab across everywhere, and I don't want to crash my golf into the thing either. I currently don't have my steering wheel plugged in, so yeah, it may be a bit jerky. Just because I was doing a bit of cleaning and I didn't plug it in, so... Which is a little bit... No, okay, I need to plug it in. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Once you've used the steering wheel, and then you end up going back to mouse and keyboard, it's not very nice. So, yeah, it's better to have it plugged in, really. But like I said, I was just doing a bit of cleaning. Field 11, square bales. I haven't done any baling in a long time. And, yeah, this will be something different. So the Highland DLC is out. I wonder if everyone has been playing it and enjoying it. And having the fluffy Highland cows. And also Field 11 is literally just behind the shop. It's parked in our usual space. Not very neatly, I might add. There we go. Turn that off. Right, there we go. Don't know what that was. So, we have got the Class Arian 410. I still need to move those seeds. This is actually also quite a nice tractor as well. This would be a good size for our farm. Not too small, not too big. And also, the other thing that has finally come out, which we've been waiting for, is manual attach. Look at that, it's finally back. It took so long for that to come out. I have no idea why. But it's finally here, so for all the roleplay players, it'll be really good. Just out of curiosity, what horsepower does this tractor have? 255. Yeah. How much is it? 91. 100 grand. Ooh, ooh. Okay. We're quite a way off from that at the moment. Being 91,000 euros, and that's probably just for the basic model as well. Wow, that's a steep hill. Oh my god. Where is the entrance? There is the entrance. Ooh, that's going to be a bit of a tight swing. Hang on. Gonna have to do a full lock here. There we go. But at least the sun is coming out. Wow, that is a massively tight hill. Well, you're going to need some power to go up and down here. Right, well, let's start at the top. And work our way down. Oh, even this one's struggling. And that's even just getting up the hill. Look at that, we're only doing 10k. Wow. We haven't even put any load on the wrapper yet. That is a steep hill. That's a really steep hill. Wow, we dropped down to 8. But this is how it is in the Alps. Get some speed. Get some speed on the downhill and then shoot up. And it will die. Come on. Come on, little class. You can make it. Ooh. Wow, that is a steep hill. Come on, 3 kilometers. She's trying. He's really trying. I've literally got my foot to the floor. Right. First bale. Unfold the wrapper. There we go. Will you grab it? Very good. At least, whoa, yeah, going backwards downhill. Not fun. Brake, 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 brake. Ooh. It can't brake. It's not stopping. It's not stopping. The brakes can't hold it. Oh dear, that's gone terribly wrong. Wow, yeah, the brakes can't hold it. I'm braking, but it's not stopping. Okay, we'll do that a different way then. Let's just start with what we've got. Whoa, that's crazy. Can't hold it on the brakes. And now I've really put myself into a little bit of a corner here. I'm going to have to push this one because I'm getting stuck on the fence. Yeah, there we go. And it doesn't help that it's so shadowy. Right, as long as I get you into the pickup area. Come on. Well, this isn't a very good start, is it? This has all gone very, very wrong. Rolling down the hill. Banging into bales. There we go. Now that got it. All gone terribly wrong indeed. I'm sure there was another one. Yeah, let's see. We were up there. We basically rolled all the way down here. Unload you. There we go. Right, will you be able to get to this one? Or are you going to struggle? 9 kph. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. There's 4. Something has happened to the textures again. It's gone very grainy. Can you see that? Apologies for that. I don't know what has happened. That's since the update. Whoa. Yeah, that would have broken the swing arm for sure. Right, unload you there. Easy. I don't want to roll. Brake. Gently on the throttle. Brake. Brake, 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 brake. This is where sometimes... There we go, got it. Like I said before, manual gears are actually better. Because you can just hold it in whatever gear you want then when you're doing stuff like this. Right, let's let this one wrap up. Drop it down. Grab this one. Oh, you're going to be able to smell the brakes burning on this. There we go, a bit less steeper ground. Stop. There we go. Right, this was a nice contract, but I honestly didn't realise how steep this hill was. Right, let this one wrap up. Does look good though, doesn't it? Drop you off. So yeah, how's everyone been? I see there have been some comments on the previous episodes, people enjoying it, which is very nice to see. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Even if it is sometimes a little bit chaotic, and again, apologies like I've said with the scheduling and stuff, I just, you know, life gets in the way. Put that one off. I think it's better to go uphill, I have more control. Yeah, I don't know. When I'm at that angle, the grass almost looks 8-bit. But when I move it there, it's okay, and yeah, I don't know what that is. That's strange, again. Drop that off. Yeah, that's happened since I installed the Highland DLC, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Yeah, it's a lot easier going uphill because it's slower and I have more control over the machine. But I do like this class, though, I have to say. Might be one to consider for the future. I have to say, it is quite nice. I like it. There we go, we're at 50% already. 52% actually. Brake. Back up a little bit. Because I'm not going to be able to get the pickup in position. It still amazes me, you know, all the little animation effects. Ooh, hard on the brakes. Like, watch the little rollers roll it. Oh, that's not a very good thing. You can't really see because of the shadow. But look at all the little rollers rolling and moving up and down. It still amazes me that, you know, games can do these days. You think how far we've come in terms of gaming and graphics. Think how far we come to playing like Sonic on the Sega or Mario on the Nintendo. The graphic, I mean, then we were astonished, we were amazed by it, but now, you know, it just looks... Look at all those little, the way they're rolling and moving up and down. I've always said it's the little things. And that, for me, is really cool. Really cool, I like it. Right, 70%, only a couple more bales left. Ooh. Crashed into a tree. Yeah, I do like this class. Nice size, that's what I like about it most. Might be a bit down on power. This is what, 410? So I think this is the... Hang on, what did it say? Where is it? Ooh. 410, so this has only got 90 horsepower. And if you go to the 470, yeah, you got 155, but that's 130. That would be a good one. Oops, wrong button, sorry. That would be a good one to have. Especially on such a hilly place like this. Or hilly map, rather. But again, not very many classes that I've seen in the Alps. There's a lot of New Holland, there's a lot of John Deere, there's a lot of Lindner, there's a lot of Steyr, a lot of Dutzfar as well. Not many classes. So it may not fit... Got snow on the mountains. May not fit the right area. Come on, you can do it. Slow and steady. I think that that one there is the last bale, perhaps. Or have I missed one? Nope, there's another one down there. 2 more to go. Just 2 little more. Brake, 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 brake. Wow, you've got to be hard on the brakes. Come on, you can't hold it. Pick this one up. No. Yes, are you going to push it into position? There we go. Right. I'm literally just rolling. I'm not touching the accelerator at all. Just coasting down this hill. There we go. Right, last 2, and then that should give us a little bit of money. Drop that off. Pick this one up. There we go. There's no point in putting this into a time lapse. Plus, I've been talking the entire way through, but because it was such a small little contract, just to get us a wee bit of money. Drop that off. Contract completed. Very good. Right, let's go and take this back to the shop where our car is. Got trying to remember where the entrance is now. Yeah, that was a nice little contract. I enjoyed that. Enjoyed that a lot, and I certainly enjoyed using this class. Very nice indeed. Maybe a wee bit underpowered, being the 90 horsepower for this field. Look at the lighting and the fog. Amazing. Right, let's drop this off. And we will we will confirm the contract. Yes, very nice. I enjoyed that a lot. That was nice. Very nice indeed. Right. Oh, auto-saving. Collect. There we go. We now have 6,218 and we're about to spend even more of it on this. There we go. Not going to do any changes to it. And we also need to buy some fertilizer. Solid fertilizer. 19. Which one? Which one should we go for? That one or that one? Let's just go for this one, whatever. That's... Should we get 2 or should we get 1 for now? Let's just get 1 for now. It's only a small field. Right, we can go and pick up a tractor now. Our tractor. Our little Dukes Far. Actually, I should have come down in the tractor, really. That would have made more sense. Never mind. Never mind. Bit of wasting petrol in the car, really. Ooh. Right, we'll get our tractor and we shall spread some fert on our wheat. Help it grow big and strong. We want that 100% yield. So we can sell it and make loads of money. Well, we're not going to make loads of money from it because it's not a big field, really, is it? We've also going to have to mow that again soon as well. But I'm definitely going to invest in a bigger mower and a bigger baler. $100% going to invest in bigger equipment for that one. Even if we lease it for the time being. That's something we... Ooh, walking to post there. That's something that we can do. Right. Here she is, the old green girl. Also, wouldn't mind getting the front loader for this as well, because this can be our little front loader hauler again then when we invest and get something bigger. Would be nice. Stick a weight block on the back and we've got our little bale picker-upper and manure picker-upper. Yeah, so the main game here, the main goal here is to get some cows, really. But of course we need to build up to that. So we need to get some food in. That's what the wheat will give us some straw. The grass will give us some food. Probably not going to go to TMR straight away. We're probably just going to have grass and a forage harvester as well. And then eventually, once we've got the, well, you know, a good size herd, put it that way, then we might also start adding the TMR in there. But for now, it's just going to be grass, straw. We also need to... I did say that grass field that we currently have, I was thinking about putting it into corn to make chaff for TMR, which I probably still will do. But it will be in the future once we have the equipment and the money to be able to fund it and, you know, yeah, fund it, basically. Right. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Mom. Not necessarily the straightest. There we go. Do I need to attach PTO? Yes, I do. There we go. Lift that up. And let's go and fill it up. Now, this is going to be a little bit unrealistic because I don't have a lift. So I have to do it that way. Unfortunately. Here we go. Can we swing all the way around? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, we can. Let's go a little bit of this. There we go. Green and orange. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh, it's quite heavy. Look at the squishiness of the tyres already. Right. Nice big chunky back wheels. And put some fertilizer on our wheat. Not that I'm a fan of using, in real life this is, not that I'm a fan of using human-made products on farms. I would much prefer to use the manure that we have. But obviously we haven't got any manure at the moment, so we have to use what's available to us. But in general, I wouldn't use this stuff. I would rather use normal manure and box muck. Come on, little Dootsvar, you can make it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we need to think about buying this field here, field 21, as well. Although that is a massive drop. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we need a flatter field. Because, yeah, this would struggle like hell trying to get up and down that field. It really would. I don't even think it would actually make it up there doing any work. Maybe under, you know, just driving up to the top. But you saw that 90 horsepower class almost didn't make it to the top of that hill. So this thing with 68 horsepower or 65, whatever it's got. Yeah. That will struggle, I think. That will struggle. Right. See how big a spread this is. This shouldn't take too long, I hope. There we go. Oh, it's got quite a nice wide spread. Look at that. Nice wide spread. I want to make sure I get all the way to the edge. There we go. This shouldn't take too long at all. This is obviously only the first fertilizer phase. I have got, as you can see, I have got precision farming installed, but we haven't taken any soil samples from this field, so we're just doing this sort of in the hope that it will help. Oh, missing, missing, missing. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. There we go. 73%. Oh, it's going to be 4 passes. It's such a tiny field. Missed another square there. Alright, maybe it'll be 5 passes. Either way, it's fertilized. That's the most important thing. Is that it is fertilized. I don't know, would you double over in real life? I'm not quite sure. Would you allow on the left there? Would you overlap what you've already done, or would that be too much? Obviously, that's why you have GPS, I guess. But this little old thing, like what I'm doing here, let's see, that's almost encroaching over 1 meter into what we've already fertilized. Would that be too much? And technically, could it burn the crop? Because fertilizer is powerful, powerful stuff. And boom. We also could have bought a roller as well. We could have rolled it in. That'd give us another fertilizing state. There we go. Actually, this has turned out to be, look at that, 22%. This has turned out to be almost perfect. Just got to do this little whip around. Get this bit here that I don't want to miss. Right, like I said, we'll try and get the 100% bonus for it. And done. There we go. Right, will that actually show as fertilized? Hang on. Where is it? No, because you've got soil type, pH, yeah, because it hasn't been... Oh, it has already been done. Oh, that's the seed rate. Soil types, but we don't actually know what soil type it is because it hasn't been tested. Okay, well, the fertilizer's gone on. So it hopefully will make some changes if we just quickly have a look. Weeds. I don't see any weeds. Why does it say weeds? Moisture is good. Ideal moisture. It's a little bit above. Perfect moisture. Current yield 218%. Withering chances, moisture retention, irrigation. Needs rolling. Field number 2. So there are weeds there then. Yeah, it needs rolling. So we could have actually bought a roller and put a roller on it as well. Look at that. 10% fertilizer left. That's perfect. And another tool to add to our collection, which is nice. Well, we've only got 798. 798. I will unload this, actually. There you go. Because you never, ever, ever leave fertilizer in the tank, because it's highly corrosive. What we can do is drop it off down there. Gonna have to a little rearrange in here, I think. And then that one. And that one. Yeah, so this old mower, I think I'm probably going to sell these two. Sell this one and sell this one. Just because they are so small. They're actually... And that field, let me tell you, when I first did that field by hand, that took a long time. How much is a roller, just out of curiosity? Where is it? It's grassland, isn't it? No, where are you? Rollers. Oh, we can't even afford that one. But that would probably be the one I would go for. But we can't even afford it, or that one. So, what can we do to get some more money? I'm probably going to have to do one of the big contracts, I think. But that one... Nope, wrong menu. Yeah, I'm going to need to do something like this. This kind of contract. A big, big one. Ploughing, that's a long one. That's all there is in terms of big ones. Harvesting. Potato harvesting. Or beet harvesting. And field 5 is probably absolutely massive. Where is field 5? Yes. It's probably the biggest field. In fact, it is the biggest field on the entire map. Huh. That's quite funny. Oh, woodwork. I forgot we own the woodland. Yeah, we own this woodland here. We need to do some woodwork, don't we? I need to invest in a chainsaw. Yes. And then we can sell the wood too. So how much is wood? Let's have a look. It's not what I want. Where is wood? Coal, eggs, flour, honey, liquid milk. Dun, 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 dun. That's planks, though. That's not wood beam. Wood. There we go. Ooh, we're actually coming down. It's still £1,000, €1,000. It's only up by 15 cents. Where is that? Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. I think what we're going to need to do is... No, not cotton. Sorry. Take a small loan. Buy this. Crane. Timber. No, we need the crane. Whoa, that's 45,000. That's only 15. Ooh, that's expensive. Or maybe just get an empty trailer. Something like this. Or this. Because I can cut the logs up into small enough pieces that we can just throw them in there. Or that one might be quite good. Stack some logs on there. Yeah, that might be quite good actually. How much is that? 2,050. And a chainsaw is 1,000. Yeah, that might be... Actually, or a box. Actually, I do have a box, don't I? I'm sure I've got a box. Hang on. Ah, yeah, but it's a very small one. Not gonna get very many logs in there. Yeah, I think what we're gonna have to do next episode is take a very small loan, get ourselves a trailer. This one. Or can we not use... I could actually use this. I could go and sell these. What is the price for grass at the moment? Hang on. Grass. Okay, it's quite poor at the moment. January. So maybe we just buy the chainsaw then. Next, take a very small loan, buy the chainsaw, and go and do some tree chopping, because we've got all that forest at the back there and over there where we can go and chop down quite a few trees, and that will be a way to get our money in. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it for today. We did one contract, we got some money, we then bought ourselves a fertilizer spreader and some fertilizer, and we fertilized our wheat field. So now basically that's just growing. In the next episode, like I said, we'll go and do some wood cutting, I think, which is quite popular. Well, certainly where I've been, it's certainly very popular. So we'll go and do some wood cutting, and we'll go and sell some wood, and we'll make some money that way. So if you did enjoy the video, do consider subscribing to the channel. Press the little notification button and leave a like if you wish. Leave a comment also if you wish. Let me know what you think. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.